Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 46 of Building Back to the Future's Delorean. The iconic, as it says down here, the iconic 80s time machine in 1/8 scale. It's quite big. It's big, yes. In this issue, we're doing some more of the dashboard stuff. We're putting on the dashboard display, casing, dials, and a panel behind it to illuminate it nicely. So, yeah, before we get to the building, we'll look at the magazine. It's, what is this? It's a bit that's got the plutonium charge and things. It's the control panel for the power source, basically. So yeah, that plugs in. Oh, that plugs into that bit that we did before. So we'll be left with basically the dashboard base finished, and it looks like that in the film, and that's how it's going to look. Very similar once it's completed. But first of all, we're still looking at the Back to the Future Part 2. Taxi for Tomorrow production. A night shoot for a location involves a futuristic taxi and a flying police car that refuses to fly. Apparently they had trouble with the flying police car, as I've just learned by reading those words. Yeah. Cool. That's it. Not much fluff in these now. They seem to be maybe they've run out or they're spacing it out nicely. But talking about Griff, like Biff, but worse. The grandson of Biff. Yeah. Right, next time we're adding the steering wheel and finishing off the base of the dashboard, and I think attaching the two halves to get the central panel and the dashboard together. So we're going to start doing stuff with that. So that's that. Let's get these parts ready and put them together for you. Well, say for you, but really it's for me, isn't it? It's this. This is the dashboard so far, and we're going to be adding some things to that. We're adding this bit. Which has got one pin that goes in the hole and obviously one screw that will go down underneath it. It is a BP screw, of which we have a few. All of these dashboard parts are plastic, or certainly seem to be so far. It's not a problem. I mean, as long as the structural stuff is metallic and the bodywork is, it doesn't worry me that there's plastic parts in the rest of it. I mean, the actual interior of cars is not very much metal at all anyway, so that's all fine. That goes on there just like that. That's nice and easy. Then we are fitting this to this. I thought this was some sort of glove box, but it's not. It's sort of the surround for this. So that goes on there like that. It's got the plutonium chamber and the power and stuff printed on there. There are two AP screws to hold that in place. A couple of those out. Go, seal that back down. There's two in there. Might be, I'm probably using one more for that by the looks of things. But to begin with, we shall put this in there. Obviously, there's a couple of transparent bits in there for the light to come through. Let's get both of these screws in before tightening anything down. One and that one. And then we can slot the light bar into it. Just like so. Quite far back, so there's plenty of room for diffusion and stuff to happen. So that goes in there like that. Then this fits into there. A nice big slot for that to go through. And then that sits in there like that. I'm assuming that in a real car that's a sort of fold-up thing that does something, but obviously doesn't have plutonium chambers in most DeLoreans. I think that's a modification that the doc has made. Two of these to hold that in place. Is that bit over there. One in that side. And one in this side. Should do that. And down. It doesn't tighten down a great deal, but enough. There we go. That's that in there. Then the simple case of plugging that into that. Like so. And then we have this with the AP screw that I suspected was going to be used. That through there, same as I did on the last one actually. I'm going to put that through. Screw in there first. Turn it around a little bit more. There we go. No, we don't. I thought we did, but we didn't. Try doing it sideways. That might work better. So we can get the screw started in that, and then worry about getting the wire down the other end of that located in. Tighten down. So that's got that out of the way. We've got these two wires coming off, one internal and one external. But that is basically the guts of the dashboard completed. It works quite well. Next time we're going to be adding this to it, and it's going to fit together a bit like that. And then it really does start to come together, doesn't it? I like that. So I shall see you very shortly for that, when we get some additional parts and finishing it all off. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.